What's that thing?
Camera?
Oh.
Ooh, hey guys, here we are. Welcome back to the island. We are back home. It's a beautiful, nice and hot and humid night here. And we're pretty happy to be back. And that guy saw me filming the mile marker 0 sign. He was like, what is that thing? So I've got you guys on a detachable battery. That kind of looks like a giant handle. So we started the stream today at mile marker 0 at the very end of Highway 1 because that's where we are. We are back home. And we are currently riding down White Cat. I was thinking which mile marker can, which Key West icon can I start, and then I rode by mile marker 0 and I was like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. I actually wanted to start initially at Sloppy Joe's because this week, first time in 2 years, we are going to have the Hemingway contest, the Papa contest. Papas are going to be in town starting tomorrow. So of course we're going to cover some of the events of the Hemingway days. But first of all, I just wanted to say we're really excited to be back, and it's good to have you guys and be back on a regular streaming schedule. So this is the first of many streams to come. We'll be at Captain Tony's tomorrow for a little bar stream, starting right away with some music. And on Thursday we're going to cover the Hemingway days. Friday is our TGIF stream from Mallory Square. And so we haven't been downtown. We got in pretty late last night. So I thought, I know this is a Backstreet bike ride, but we're still gonna check out real quick what's going on Duval Street. Have a look if there are any special decorations at Sloppy Joe's for the Hemingway days. So of course, as you know, the original Sloppy Joe's where Hemingway actually hung out in the 1930s is now Captain Tony's Saloon, which is where we're going to be tomorrow. So we're gonna stream from the original Sloppy Joe's. Start the Hemingway days tomorrow evening at 6:30. Gabe's gonna be back to playing. I'm glad I remembered how to stream. Apparently it worked fine. We have video and we have sound, and we have a slightly better resolution than our streams up in over in Luxembourg. So it is somewhat busy here on this Tuesday evening. We just turned onto Duval Street. All right, I got my round. Welcome to Sloppy Joe's. Of course, this week is the big question: who's going to be the Papa 2021?
No thing. I rather myself.
I'm sure you guys can find the schedule online as well.
I mean, right? I would rather do that.
And tomorrow evening for our music stream, we're probably going to start seeing some Hemingway lookalikes in town. So again, this is what this week is going to be about. So you can see here, Sloppy Joe's has this big sign up here. Happy 122nd birthday to Papa. haven't had time to check out the exact schedule, like when what is going to happen. You probably are familiar with the Running with the Bulls event, and of course the Papa Lookalike contest. So we're gonna give you an update on all these events later this week. And it's good to be back. Almost got used to the colder temperatures in Europe. Not that we have been there that long, but still. So again, stay tuned. Make sure you get your notifications soon as we have the final schedule for this week. So it is the Hemingway Days. There are going to be events. And this is what Sloppy Joe's currently looks like. With the happy 120-second sign. Thank you so much, gas it up. Let me see if I can get this on camera with the zoom. So I see from the chat that some of you seem to be having some issues with the stream. It's running on my control phone. So the easiest is to just quit and come back in. So it's good to have you back, guys. We missed you. We did a couple of streams, but it's kind of difficult with the time difference. And as always on Tuesdays, we're gonna go for a little trike ride, and then hopefully gonna have some sunset to watch at the Truman Waterfront. It's a little cloudy, as you can see, kind of overcast. The moon is already out. So off we go. Let me see if I can turn around here. So we don't ride down Duval Street a lot. What we're gonna do tonight. But of course we're gonna take some Backstreets. If you want to see more of downtown Key West, we have our Friday TGIF stream where we mainly come and hang out at the Mallory Square Sunset Celebration and then check out what's going on Duval Street.
So just throw it right in there, alright?
There is a lot of traffic on Duval Street, so we're just going to take the back streets, starting over here. Smoking Tuna. And the little back street bar. So guys, I know we have missed some of you people who were visiting, so I'm really sorry guys, would have loved to meet you. It's always sweet when you leave us some messages. And we're turning here from Little Telegraph Lane onto Caroline. Of course here we have Garbo's Grill. More live music. Over here at Hank's Hair of the Dog Saloon.
sound of feet, a machine gun ready to go. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Sing the MC. Sound the way it is sweet. Sound the beat.
But it's time for us to get off the beaten path and look for some smaller lanes. So we are going to go east on Caroline Street, crossing Duval Street again here. Things are cooling down a little bit. We had 103 degrees. Feels like temperature this afternoon, actually this morning at 11. And I didn't check later, but I'm pretty sure it has cooled down. The sun is lower at least a little bit. And again, it is a little cloudy. Curry Mansion to our left, and we are currently going up Caroline Street. Getting a little closer to the harbor area. Looking for some cute little lanes somewhere around on our path here before we turn to Southern Street and then take the main entrance towards the Truman Waterfront and check out if we can see a little sunset tonight. So we didn't stream as much as I would have liked to when we were in Luxembourg. The first couple of, well, actually the very first day we arrived, we did have some good weather. And then after that, well, it did rain a lot. You've probably seen it on the news. Lots of water damage, both in Luxembourg and on the other side of the border in Germany. And it pretty much rained non-stop for several days. And then we did have some good weather on the very last day before we had to leave. Kind of bittersweet. It's really nice in the sun over there as well. Lots of greenery. And time for us to turn into our first lane. Little pecan lane here off Caroline Street. Those beautiful frangipani flowers here. So good to see all of your names popping up on the screen. So again, when we were live streaming from Luxembourg, when we did have enough network coverage, then often it would be at a time where a lot of you were probably still asleep pretty early in the morning. So we ended up filming and then uploading some stuff. Look at that house, how cool is that? So we're currently riding up a little, not so little, Fleming Street, which actually has a really cool bike lane if you're planning on biking in Key West. So it's a one-way street with bike lane. Fleming goes east and then basically Southern goes back west. Both of them are one-way streets with nice big bike lanes. Laid back little Grinnell Street. Here we have little Hibiscus Lane, which I think is not a through street, but it's a little hidden one. Little lane. Hibiscus Lane. And the lane just ends here, which is probably number 1 hibiscus lane, because given that this one here is hibiscus lane number 3. Guys, there's a great looking avocado tree. I don't know if you can see the avocados. Let me see if we can zoom in on them. Just a little bit here. Right next to Hibiscus Lane, we have Little Cornish Lane with a similar setup, being a little cul-de-sac here, ending right here. And here we have another lane right across. This is Lowe's Lane, slightly bigger, slightly longer, but also dead ending over here. At least this one is going to be big enough to just turn around in one go on a trike. Takes up a little bit more space to turn around. So guys, official sunset time tonight is 8:16. So we have a little more time before we head over to the Truman Waterfront. See if we get some colors tonight. So guys, we are on Grinnell Street, which has several dead-end little lanes. Lots of cool tropical plants. And over here we have Southern Street, corner Grinnell Street, home to the famous Five Brothers grocery and sandwich shop, one of the best Cuban sandwiches on the island. Over here, corner of Grinnell and Southern. Great Cuban sandwich, great con leches. Of course, if you're in Key West, you have to get Cuban coffee. Look at those colors, the light pink with the turquoise looks pretty cool. Guys, I see you're discussing places to stay in Key West. So I have to admit, we're kind of very much recommending, to be very honest, the small places, the small bed and breakfast. That's how you get the island feeling. Of course, there are the pros and cons of, you know, staying in a bigger place, but the resorts and everything, I just feel that you don't get the typical feeling of Key West. So if you're asking us, we always recommend going to like the small places, the small bed and breakfast places. Locations like, you know, the southernmost mansion or the curry house, the artist house, or even smaller hotels, rather than the big chains owned by big corporations and And sorry I have to say it, but I especially do not recommend Opal Key. The guy running that place is the one that donated $1 million to overturn the voters' very, very clear choice here in Key West to reduce the size of the cruise ships and the amount of people getting off the cruise ships every day. You know, just to have a little bit more of a quality of life for everybody involved, the locals as well as the people coming in on cruise ships, because if you stand in line everywhere because you have thousands and thousands of people getting off those ships, it's not enjoyable for anybody. So we very clearly voted to reduce the size of those ships and the numbers of the people getting off. You know, we'd rather have like 2 or 3 small environmentally friendly boats coming in a day rather than having, you know, those giant things with like almost as many people on board as we have inhabitants on the island. So make sure if you want to stay in a resort to just do a tiny little bit of research on who runs those places. If you want to make sure that the island's going to be around for a little longer, and our reef as well, which was the whole point of reducing the size of the ships, amongst other things, of course. Ooh, I love how that palm tree kind of just grows on the sidewalk. Look at that. How cool is that? Ooh, that's pretty. Lots of colors here. Sorry, just had to add my 2 cents on the you know, discussion on where to stay. A lot of the small places have beautiful, like, little tropical gardens. Most places have pools anyways. And part of the fun is biking to the beach. Because who wants to be in Key West and go to a beach that is, you know, just part of the hotel rather than experiencing the real island feeling? So we are currently on our way here on over to the Truman Waterfront, down Southern Street. Simonton Street and Southwark right here. So in just a minute we are going to cross Duval Street again here at the corner of Southern Street and Duval Street. So we took a part of Fleming Street earlier, which is a one-way with a nice bike lane going east. We are currently on Southern. Same thing, one-way street with a nice bike lane going west. Tiny little swerve here onto Duval Street. Beautiful Strand building right here. Willie T's next to it. we're turning onto Little Apple Root Lane here. Cute little street just off Duval Street. There used to be a restaurant over here called 2 Cents. That did not make it through Irma. That was a really cool place that had bacon with their happy hour drinks. It was a really cute little place. And then Irma hit. So over here, Apple Ruth Lane ends into Whitehead Street. Over here we have our courthouse from 1890. Courthouse and its beautiful kapok tree. And over here, on the corner of Southard and Whitehead, we have the famous Green Parrot Bar. Quiet on a Tuesday night. They have themed evenings. I know that Mondays is bingo night. One Wednesday out of the month is ukulele night. It's a really cool place. And we are going to turn onto Southard and head into the Truman Waterfront and have a peaceful little bike ride by the water, and fingers crossed for some colors as the sun is setting on the island. Our first sunset on the island. We got in yesterday after dark on one of the last flights. So there are several ways to access the Truman Waterfront area. This one here is through the main entrance at the Truman Annex. There is another one via Angela Street if you're on foot, because otherwise it's a one-way street. Thank you so much, Charles, for the super chat. Very much appreciate it. And we have a little time to take the scenic route. some pretty clouds over there, nice fluffy clouds. So we had some Navy exercises earlier here today at the Truman Waterfront. You can see some of the boats are still around. Pretty mix of different kinds of boats. Let's see if we can get any closer to this one. And then we have this interesting ship over there. I am not totally sure what it's doing. It's just got a very interesting shape. I assume that's military as well. It's kind of got a catamaran shape. That's quite an interesting yacht, Mike, if that's the one you're referring to. Hey, thank you, Deb and Hunka Hunka, for the super chats. Good to see you guys. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty sky tonight. So in case you're wondering, the Ingham doesn't do the happy hour 1 hour before sunset. During summer, they're going to be back in September. You can still visit it though. But starting October, you can come back on Fridays and Saturday nights, 1 hour before sunset, and enjoy the happy hour on the after deck at the very back of the Ingemau Coast Guard ship here. It's a pretty neat spot to watch the sunset. It's so peaceful here. Look, it's pretty quiet tonight. Here at the Truman Waterfront. Thank you so much, Melissa. Melissa, bad girl and bad boy. Thank you for the super chat.
My mother's there, my sister, my brother-in-law, my nephew, 4 beagles, lots of trees and woods and stuff. So it'll be nice. And it's cooler there, so that's a good change. When you go north, it's this time of year. It's too hot for him to walk, so I have no purpose here.
Yeah, because he's out. I take him out.
Normally that dog likes to lay like right in the middle of this. And thank you so much, Jean-Yves. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Guess It Up. Very much appreciated, you guys. Look at those colors here. It's almost gone, guys. And the sun has set here in Key West. We're at the Truman Waterfront, guys, watching the sunset and now enjoying a little bit of an afterglow, continuing our bike ride, just hang out a little bit. Thank you so much, Garrett, for the super chat. You can see the Key West rush hour has begun. All the boats going back to the harbor. All the sunset sails.
Miss Kim.
Hey!
Wow, you got lots of stuff on your You got a lot going on.
Yeah, nice colors tonight, huh?
Huh?
Nice colors tonight.
Oh, God. It was nice late yesterday, too. It was beautiful. It still is. Take care.
You too.
See ya.
So guys, we're here at the very end of the Truman Waterfront. Over here we have what we call the Admiral's Cut, which is separating the Truman Waterfront from the downtown area, so you can't walk all the way here to the Truman Waterfront via the pier here at Opal Key. You will have to walk through the Truman Annex, so it does not connect. So you do have quite some sunset sails that leave from this area, but this over here is a little bit of a longer walk. You've got to walk all the way around via the Truman Annex. Look at those colors. Everything is tinted in pink. We have the moon over the palm trees. It's a perfect night here in Key West. that sunset cruise kind of stopped there because the afterglow is so beautiful. They were coming in back into the harbor here. They just stopped and just soaked up the colors. So guys, if you're just joining, the sun has just set here in Key West. Beautiful sunset tonight, beautiful colors. We are at the Truman Waterfront. A little off the crowds of Mallory Square. Of course, we will do we will cover the Mallory Square Sunset Celebration. We normally do that as part of our TJF stream to ring in the weekend on Fridays. So if you want to see more Key West sunsets, join us on Friday for the Mallory Square Sunset Celebration. But we'll have more streams coming up. Tomorrow we have a music stream. Gabe's going to be playing at Captain Tony's Saloon tomorrow evening at 6:30. And tomorrow we have the kickoff of the Hemingway Days here in Key West. So as you know, Captain Tony's Saloon is the original Sloppy Joe's. It's the location where Papa actually used to hang out and have his drinks. Although nowadays the Hemingway Days and the Papa Lookalike Contest and everything is being managed by the current Sloppy Joe's bar, which is on the corner of Duval Street and Green Street. And we just checked out what's going on there earlier in the stream. They set up a nice sign celebrating the 122nd birthday of Papa Hemingway. So I'm sure we're gonna have streams covering the event. I have to look at the final calendar, but more streams coming up this week. So music stream tomorrow, Captain Tony's Saloon, original Sloppy Joe's. Join us there, chat with the Kong Clan, and you can put in your own song requests as well. I'm sure Gabe is happy of getting back to playing some music. And again, Mallory Square Sunset Celebration on Friday. And in addition to that, we have the Hemingway Days, covering some of our local events that start picking up again, finally. So the island spoiled us with some beautiful sunset colors tonight. Current temperature here is 86 degrees and still feels like 98 here by the water with a little breeze. It's really nice. So So thank you so much everybody for joining us. It's good to have you back. It's good to see all of you chat. I know it's been a little bit tricky. We're streaming from overseas. But the Conch Clan is back. And again, we'll be back tomorrow 6:30 from Captain Tony's Saloon. Thank you everybody. Thank you for your support for our channel. You keep us going. Have a great night everybody. Stay safe. And I hope to see you tomorrow evening, 6:30 at Captain Tony's Saloon. Have a great night everybody. And take care.